So now that we're at frame 45, back up in the air, we can go another 15 frames. Come down. And again, get to the ground there. Move over a little bit. Key both of these. And then go, let's say, another 15 frames. That would be 75. Come up again, not as high. Now you notice the that Z setting we did initially, that Z value, is constantly moving us in progression downstream. So that's to our advantage. Oops, I'm sorry. So then I'm just going to key this again. So we're just going to keep doing this. Until we have enough frames get what we want. So I'm just going to pause the recording and continue this for a little bit. So now we've got all the keyframes. Let me make the graph editor a little smaller. And if you watch the animation, you can see we're going to have this ball that's kind of float down to the conclusion of its path there. So what we want to do is try to improve that. We need to make it bounce more. So we need to adjust the these keyframes here. So let's click on the Y and let's say frame selection and make this bigger so you can see. So you can see each one of these is kind of rounded. I know it doesn't maybe look that round, but you see how that kind of soft arc means it's going to have quite a bit of time. It's going to ease in and ease out. So what we want to do, if you remember, we want to get to something like we saw on the top of your project. We want to get something like this kind of path. Okay, sharp points come up to us, ease in and then fall, ease in and fall. Okay, so have to do, let's start with a sharp point here. We want to select just one point at a time. Say tangent, break tangent. Now I'm going to select that handle, move it up, select this handle. So I'm dragging a box and then left mouse. Sorry. And left mouse. Why won't you let me move you? Middle mouse, I'm sorry. I had a middle mouse to get that to move. Now, notice when I did that, see how this, look up top what's going on right there. Watch what happens when I move this with the middle mouse. See, it already starts to give me that kind of slowing arc. Now here, I want to do the same thing. I want to break the tangent, grab that, and make this just a little bigger. Grab the tangent, grab that handle, and now come straight down. Okay, and I can actually experiment a little bit with how I can slow this down. I'm going to come back to the bottom, tangent, break tangents, and then again I'm using, the middle mouse here to alter this so it's very pointy. I don't want this, see, I don't want that arc. I want to keep it pretty straight, so I'm going to shoot that like that. Again, tangents, break tangents. Grab this one, middle mouse, point it down. Oops, sorry. Point it down, drag a box with the left mouse around, and maybe bring this up just a little bit. Okay, so I'm just going to keep doing that until I get through the rest of these. So I'm going to just pause this for a second so you don't have to watch me do this over and over again. One thing you can do, I realized too, is you can right mouse here, right on the point, and say break tangents, and then you don't have to go up to that menu. I'm just kind of getting to the last couple of these. And you see, really, it's this joint, the one this handle rather, the one at the bottom, that's letting me get. See how that's making that arc flatter? That's going to make it even slower. So if I want to slow down when the ball reaches the top, so that it looks like it's kind of hanging there, waiting for the transition between when its energy from the bounce is all the way gone and then it's taken over by gravity, I can use these handles to do that. So the straight line should be really quick, and this should be coming up pretty quick, and then ooh, slow down. Okay, I think I got just about everything here. All right, I'm sorry, I'll pause again. Okay, so I think I've got my graph pretty much the way I want it. Let's see what happens back at the animation.